What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So this is actually pretty crazy, but Call of Duty has made some changes to Black Ops 7 as well as addressed some concerns because of all the negativity and the backlash that the community has given them. So they've done a community update today. We're going to go over that. They've canceled carry forward and a lot of other crazy things. So if you do find the video informative, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's go ahead and get into it. So earlier today, Call of Duty pretty much made a massive tweet apologizing and gave us a community update blog. It says August 2025 community update. First off, thank you. Call of Duty has been fueled by the community. Every match, every clip, every bit of feedback. You've shaped this franchise right alongside us. We know there's been a lot of conversation recently about the identity of Call of Duty. Some of you have said we've drifted from what made Call of Duty unique in the first place: immersive, intense, visceral, and in many ways grounded. This feedback hits home and we take it seriously. We hear you. Throughout development, Treyarch and Raven's North Star has been to deliver a spiritual successor to Black Ops 2 while taking some big swings. You'll see it across Black Ops 7's multiplayer, zombies, and co-op campaign, including Endgame and even Dead Ops Arcade 4. Over the years, we've had a variety of games and experiences that fans have enjoyed, from the Modern Warfare series to the Black Ops series and beyond. Today, we wanted to share with you some of the ways we're going to be approaching things in Black Ops 7. So they are doing some updates and changing some things that they previously announced about Black Ops 7. For example, they say here, what's changing and why? Operators, operator skins, and weapons from Black Ops 6 will no longer carry forward into Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 needs to feel authentic to Call of Duty and its setting. This is why Black Ops 7 operator and weapon content will not carry forward to Black Ops 7. Double XP tokens and gobblegums will still carry forward because we recognize your time and progression are important. This change applies only to Black Ops 7. Call of Duty Warzone is not affected and all your Black Ops 6 content stays usable there. Basically, they're just canceling carry forward. I know this is like the first time I've seen Call of Duty get negative feedback about carry forward. Many people are like, they don't want to pay $70 to buy a new Call of Duty title to see the same wacky operators like Beavis and Butthead, Ninja Turtles, American Dad running all over the place. And it'll make the game feel a little cheaper. It'll make it feel like Black Ops 6 all over again when this is a whole new Call of Duty title. And basically the goal of BO7 is to make the game feel so different from BO6 that they had to send it like 40, 50 years into the future, right? So it like sort of defeats the whole purpose. But what are your thoughts on this? Should carry forward be available in BO7 or should it not? The next thing they talk about here, it says fighting cheaters with Ricochet. Cheating ruins matches and we know how frustrating it is. And Black Ops 6, we've made solid progress, shutting down cheat makers faster, reducing response times, and cleaning up leaderboards. For Black Ops 7, we're going further, and as we've previously detailed in our recent progress report, starting November 14th, which is the day Black Ops 7 launches, PC players will need to enable Secure Boot and TPM 2.0 on PC, giving us stronger tools to block cheats at the system level. New detection and mitigation systems will also roll out, built to kick cheaters earlier and harder. Some will be tested during the beta. The full suite will go live at launch. We're committed to staying ahead and protecting fair play. Now, one thing to just take note of is the fact that this is what Battlefield does with their anti-cheat. So it looks like after Battlefield introduced this in the beta and it was super successful, cheaters were getting shut down instantly. It's the fact that Call of Duty saw that and they were like, okay, we need to introduce this as well, and like we need to have Secure Boot available in the game. So I'm telling you guys, competition is very good for Call of Duty. But the next thing they said here, your feedback matters. In Black Ops 7, bundles and items will be crafted to fit the Black Ops identity. We hear the feedback. We need to deliver a better balance towards immersive core Call of Duty experience. I'm going to be making a separate video talking about this in more detail. A ton of feedback has already gone into Black Ops 7, and in the coming weeks, you'll hear much more directly from Treyarch. Here's just some info you can look forward to from the studio. So for multiplayer, they're going to talk about additional info on maps, weapons, and systems, refined movement updates, what we are doing to ensure the core moment-to-moment gameplay experience takes at least leap forward. For zombies, more info for the launch content and a new wonder vehicle, details on the new Dark Aether version of the original crew, a deeper dive into gameplay systems including a new way to reward hardcore players, and more information. Progression: for the first time, earn XP and weapon progression in every mode across campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. Classic prestige returns with the new weapon prestige. Weekly challenge systems starting in season 1. More ways to earn camos and in-game rewards. Extended gameplay content. And then they also say Call of Duty Next and the beta. Mark your calendars for Call of Duty Next on September 30th, which is going to be next month at the end of it, with full multiplayer reveal and much more. And early access beta starts on October 2nd, and the open beta starts October 5th for all players on all platforms through the 8th. Thank you, as always, for your feedback, and then keep it coming. Now, here's the thing. Call of Duty has basically, quote-unquote, started listening to the community, but they haven't really addressed everything that people are concerned about. One of the major things, especially in, like, the replies that I've seen so far, is people asking them to address skill-based matchmaking. That's something that they want them to either tone down or completely remove in Black Ops 7. It's like, many of the comments I've seen is people saying that when they load up Call of Duty, they don't want to play a pro match. They don't want to feel like they're playing ranked. They want to casually grind camos. They want to just play the game, level up weapons or level themselves up, and then unlock some new content. But at the same time, people are trying their heart out, especially with skill-based matchmaking, throwing you in sweatier lobbies. People feel like a regular match shouldn't be that sweaty, and if you wanted to be that sweaty, you could just jump into ranked play. I mean, that's something that majority of games have. For example, Marvel Rivals, you can play quick play, and it's a regular mode. You have fun, it's casual, no one is sweating, and then you can jump into ranked if you want to deal with the tryhards and everything like that. And even with, like, say, the Battlefield beta, people were saying that it didn't feel as try-hard as a Call of Duty match would be, and it looked like they had toned down their skill-based matchmaking. Even though Battlefield did confirm that they do have skill-based matchmaking, a lot of people really didn't notice it or recognize it, and it just felt like it was a game that you could play for hours and hours. And Call of Duty doesn't really feel that way because there's a limit. Once you play a couple of matches and the lobbies are sweaty like that, you just feel like you have to get off. So that's one of the things that many people are in the reply mentioning. Now, another thing that people were talking about is the fact that there is disbanding lobbies in Call of Duty. So this is something that they originally announced back in like MW2 or MW3 about how they're working on a feature and testing no disbanding lobbies. Basically, if you get in a really good lobby to where the players aren't that good, you're able to level up your weapons, everyone's pretty cool and relaxed and playing the game as usual, you should be able to just stay in the lobby and continue playing with these same people for as long as you want until either they back out or until you back out. But in this case, it's completely different. Call of Duty will basically not allow you to play with the same lobby, and it will disband the entire lobby, and then when you start the queue, it'll put you in a different lobby with a bunch of different players. And the fact is, that's not something people really are fans of. They feel like it's much quicker if it just continues on with the same lobby instead of looking for different people every single time. And this is something that was available in older Call of Duty titles like OG MW2, and it was an experience that people, you know, would play the game for hours and hours once they found some cool people to play with. So that's what it's looking like here, and that's what's going on in terms of Call of Duty finally speaking up and people giving their thoughts and their opinions. And then there's also people who want like the skin filter and how they want just, you know, they don't want to see wacky skins or anything like that. Introducing a skin filter they feel like would be the way to go instead of not bringing carry forward. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. If you have your own feedback, comment it down below. But anyways, that is all that I got for you guys in this video. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.